He was huge on family. He was huge on friends. You know, he had this uncanny knack for being able to meet people, talk to them, kind of get to know them. And then it's like in his head, he was trying to place like who would be good to put around these, you know, with these people, and how, like he's done with us, you know. He's a staple, and, you know, we call him a legend for numerous reasons. I mean, other than, you know, being involved with everything that was back in the day, because, you know, we all look up to all of those guys. They're the reason why we're all out here, you know, watching Hoffman and Mira and all them guys ride. And he's in that same category because he comes from the old school. We got to see all of that. It got the next gen in, and then, you know, my generation came in a little bit after that, but, you know, he's up there on that same level as all of these guys. But he had, like I said, in the community, he has this uncanny knack for just being able to bring people together. You don't find that in a lot of people. I mean, look at how many people's going right here behind me. That's the kind of people you want around you. Nothing but positive, always pushing and trying to get people to do better. And that was Eddie. Never give up, never surrender. Yeah, dinner. Well, Wayne had brought up the idea and said, hey, why don't we see what it would take, what it would take to get the park renamed. At first we were all kind of like, man, that might be a tall order. I'll bring it to the director and find out the channels of how this is supposed to go. So that's what I did. I was out and about. I stopped in the parks office and I talked to Mark and brought it up with him about the process behind getting a park name changed. Mark said, well, you know, the city has a couple policies on that, but what we need to do is we need to get you in contact with Jody Lee, which is over this district. So Mark said he would, you know, pass me over to Jody's and we could talk about it and everything. Well, Jody contacted me the same day. After I got off work, I went over and met him, and then I gave him some paperwork, you know, a little bit of history about Eddie and different things, and explained what we were doing and what we were trying to do. And, you know, Jody, he really liked the story. He really liked everything. He said, well, let me come out Tuesday night on your all's ride nights and see what's going on. So, of course, you know, I put it in our channels that he was coming out. I think that night when he showed up, there was probably 45 of us out here. We'll at the next commission meeting in February, we'll bring it up, but, you know, in the chamber meeting, and see if I can bring it up under the special requests at the end of the meeting. And if I can get commissioner consent, we can rename the park. So at the meeting, he brought it up, made his motion, made his motion to get it passed and see what everybody thought, and it was unanimous. All the commissioners that were on hand voted for it, the mayor voted for it, so that then and there started the process to get us to this point. That we're like, wow, this is amazing, you know, seeing all the crazy stuff that was going on with all the profile guys and seeing just the regulars here. Yeah, you know, you see a clean, safe park, you know, well lit up, you got good attendance. It takes your mind off of everything else, you know, because out there things get rough, but in here for at least the 2-3 hours that we're out here at night, you don't have to worry about any of that. It's all friendship, it's camaraderie, it's people sitting around talking. Even if you don't feel like riding, it's a cool place to hang out, and you know that you're safe because no matter at any given time, any one of these guys are willing to help you out. Whether you're an adult, whether you're a kid. I mean, right there's two prime examples of them. You know, their bikes weren't in the greatest shape, and we hooked them up with new bikes, and now they're out here riding us. There you go.